Hi, my name's Anthony from the Community Engagement team, and I'm here to talk to you about Get Ready Weekend 2017 and some of the gear that you're expecting landing at your fire control centre over the next week. First of all, thank you very much for participating in Get Ready Weekend this year. We've had over 520 brigades involved, making it the largest Get Ready Weekend on record. So thank you very much, and we do hope you enjoy the weekend. So let's have a chat about some of the gear that you can be expecting. First of all, we focused on a typical stall environment. So the 3x3 tent, we've given you pretty much everything you need to deck it out and run this year's Get Ready Weekend. First of all, you might notice we've tried to make a lot of space in this stall. This is designed to try to invite people in and have a conversation, giving them plenty of room to walk around the different elements. We've also decided to try to focus this year on the guide to making a bushfire survival plan. So all of the branding, the look, the feel, the imagery and the key messages fully align to your guide to making a bushfire survival plan. So let's have a chat about some of the elements, and we'll walk around these three parts and talk to you about how they all fit together. First of all, we've got a bushfire prone land map. This is the first stop for people when they come into the stall environment. We're trying to talk to them about what their personalised risk is in their context. It gives them a chance to point out where they live, and you can very quickly identify whether they live on bushfire prone land or not by the red areas that are indicated as bushfire prone land. As you all know as firefighters, just because somebody doesn't live on bushfire prone land doesn't mean that they're not at risk of a bushfire. So you can have a chat to them about their context and think about how far they are away from the bush, because we obviously know that 90% of homes that are lost in bushfires are lost because of ember attack. So you can talk to them about their situation and what they might be able to do to reduce their risk. The next step of the 4 simple steps is to have a discussion with your family about what you will do if a bushfire threatens your home. So what we can do is we can reach into our camp table here, and if you look around the back, you've got plenty of room here to keep all of the resources that we're providing this year. They're all accessible, but we're not overloading the people who come into our store with too many pieces of resource available on top. We can actually reach in, grab a bushfire survival plan, have a chat to them about what they can do next, emphasising how easy it is to have a chat with your family and prepare for bushfire. It can only take 20 minutes and you can provide the resource. Once again, it's a very personalised process to hand over the resource and talk to them about what they can do next. If they do say that they are happy to do something, to have a discussion or maybe prepare their property, then we do know that if people make a commitment to actually do something and follow through with it, they're far more likely to actually follow through down the track. So we are giving people the opportunity to make a pledge, to do that activity that we've discussed with them, be it have a discussion or prepare their property, and they can put their fingerprint, their handprint, their signature up on this pledge board. And if they do that, we know that they are far more likely to actually follow through. So inside our tent, inside our cupboard here, we're keeping everything that you need to use this, the stamps and also the baby wipes so people can clean up their fingers if they decide to put their fingerprint or handprint on that board. Finally, once they have made a pledge, we obviously want to reward them. We want to provide some recognition. So to do that, we're providing a whole bunch of stickers that you can hand out to adults to make sure they're able to promote the fact that they've pledged to prepare for bushfire this season. And secondly, we've got some kids giveaways that they can give to their kids at the end of the process. Collector's caps. We've got the opportunity for people to collect all 16, and you'll have plenty of them available this year to hand out to people who come along to their store, just to give them a memento so that they can remember the fun day, and hopefully their parents will be able to go away and follow up with their pledge. So that's a couple of the resources that we're expecting to arrive at your FCC over the next week, and how we've set them up in a typical fashion for this year's Get Ready Weekend. If you have any questions about the resources or Get Ready Weekend, please feel free to put your questions in the link below, and the team will be happy to answer those as we go through. And also stay tuned for a social media pack that will be released over the next few days so that you can start talking to your community about your event and making sure you get a great crowd along to talk to over the weekend. So once again, thank you for being involved in Get Ready Weekend, and we hope you have a great weekend and enjoy yourselves.